Hi, everybody. This is Flo from KMS Reviews, and today I have a very special guest for you. It's the Jill of all trades, musically speaking, Jacqueline Loor. Hi, Jackie. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Flo. It's so good to actually meet you face to face. So happy to be here. Thank you.
So, tell us a bit about yourself. Who are you? Where do you come from? And what's your place in the music industry?
Well, I'm from Miami, Florida, but now I'm actually in Tenerife, Spain, one of the Canary Islands, and I am deep into the music industry, the dark pop. I also do Latin pop. I collaborate with a lot of great artists, and I do singer-songwriter, indie stuff, and I started to produce my own songs. I'm really excited about. And I'm releasing a song every month under my name, Jacqueline Loor. And I have another project coming out this summer, or actually probably spring, May, called Jackie GQ. That's going to be all the Latin pop stuff. So it's really exciting, really fun. And I'm doing a lot of that for sync too, for music. So yeah, it's exciting.
What made you do the other project as well, besides the Jacqueline Loor project?
Yeah, so I'm my mom is Cuban and my dad's Ecuadorian, and I am a Latina, from Miami. So I do speak Spanish and I have that blood in me and I love it. And so I was, in the music industry and into sync world, people who are putting music to film and TV. I
Yeah.
was studying it last year for a few months. I learned a lot. And a lot of supervisors were saying, hey, lean into that. You're a Spanish girl and, we need more of that. And we don't have enough of that. And I'm always all about listening to the universe. And I said, hey, well, why not? And I had a blast. I started to translate my stuff into Spanish. And then I started to write in Spanish, dreaming in Spanish. And I love tracking and writing in Spanish. It's just a lot more, it's more fun, actually. It's not so cathartic and dark because I get very emotional with my English stuff. So
There was the song you translated in Spanish I wrote about. What's the name again?
oh yes, deshacer. It's the
Right.
it was a version for coming undone. The
Right.
Spanish
It
version.
was a year ago, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Do you speak Spanish? No, you don't.
I had Spanish in school, but that was 20 years ago, so definitely no.
But it was weird. The people that speak English were telling me that they love that Spanish version. For some reason, it does do something different. The sound, like when you're singing, the vowels and the shape of your mouth. I feel like it was kind of cool hearing that in Spanish.
I
Yeah.
guess it adds some more warmth and rounded it up a little, so it gets a new flavor. I should know I wrote about that.
Exactly.
Okay. Recently, you released a single called "I Broke My Heart." What is the song about, actually?
So that one's actually about, it was inspired by my twin, my identical twin. She was literally, we're in the same room together, and she was just going through a breakup. And she was in the bed behind me, and I was on the piano. And I was excited for her to be single. And she wasn't so much. She wasn't happy. And then she said, I just don't like being alone. I hate being alone. And then I kind of just started to write that about it. And the bridge is one of my favorite parts of the song. Like, I hate being this alone. And I tried to, the whole point of the song, and I was trying to help my sister, was kind of like, she kept choosing. And I've done the same thing. I've been guilty of it, where you keep choosing one partner after the other that isn't the best or the healthiest for you, and just so because you don't want to be alone. And sometimes I was thinking, oh my God, I keep getting my heart broken. These guys keep breaking my heart. And then I had this like aha moment when I realized, like, I was the asshole. Like, I'm the one that keeps choosing all the wrong people. And it was actually a really awesome, empowering moment for me. My sister is probably going to kill me when she hears this. She won't agree. But, but she knows it. She knows that this song's about her. And I told her, I go, God, like, I honestly feel, and I've already been getting messages from people that it has helped them. So I told her, like, please, like, let me just be honest about what the song is about. I've been there. been there, and I feel like a lot of people can relate.
Yeah. You told me that you did everything about the song yourself, from writing it to singing it to producing and mixing it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
why did you decide to do so?
okay. Well, first of all, this was okay. I'm part of the Songwriting Academy, and that's an incredible mentorship program. And I have an incredible mentor called Shelly Poole, and she is very much like, you could do this, you can produce it. And I was terrified of producing. And Chris Bradley is another one of my mentors who I took a production course from her. And she's a badass, amazing female producer. And I've been hearing like, just like there's not enough female producers in the world. Like, and I'm all about female empowerment. And I said, you know what? I need to do this. And I was terrified. I thought it was going to suck. And actually, when I released it, I was like, oh, like I just wasn't expecting much from it because I produced it myself. I did. Shelly was trying to get me to mix it. And I said, listen, Shelly, I am going to delegate this to someone else to mix. And I brought an amazing friend, talented friend of mine, Will Evans, who I've done duets with. I released Just Let Me Breathe with him, and he's amazing. And he mixed it. And I'm so happy I did, because when you're in that rabbit hole, producing and producing, I wanted his ears on it. And I feel like 100%, like I'm so proud of how it came out, and to bring him onto the team. It was awesome. And the master engineer was Nicholas from Panorama in Australia. And so, yeah, it was like a whole team effort. And I feel like you need a good team to bring something like quality work out. So, yeah.
True, yes. So switching topics to the private life, you're not just an awesome musician, but also a wife and mother of two. So how do you keep the balance between work and the musical part? Because both of those parts are practically a full-time job. So
yeah, this is why I drink wine, Flo. You know, I have a passion. I used to think that I wasn't able to do music because I was a mom. I used to think that, oh, this is like, I'm in a box, I'm a mom, and I love being a mom. And I really felt like that's it. I can't do music. What I started to realize was my kids are so proud of me, and they are so inspired. Like, it's crazy. They're just passionate. They see how passionate and happy I am, and they're all about it. And then they are like, well, what's my talent? Or what am I going to do? And they get so excited about what, like, on their journey. And I realized that honestly, only good has come since I've decided to pursue my passion. And it took definitely courage. It definitely took a little bit. And honestly, my husband really believes in me. He is like, for years, he's been saying, do music, you're so talented. And I didn't believe in myself. And then when I was here in Tenerife 3 years ago, the rat race of the States quieted. Everything was quiet here, and I actually got to hear, like, this sounds hippy dippy, but it is. It's like my soul. I was like, this is what I'm meant to do. And as soon as that little like idea in my mind is like, why not? Why don't I do this? It was 3 years ago I've been doing music, and it's been crazy how much in 3 years has happened. And so, yeah, I think it's like, if you have passion for it, when I'm working all these crazy hours, I love it so much that it doesn't feel like work. You know what I'm saying? It feels like I'm blessed, and I
if you
never
have
stop.
the,
I may be a workaholic too, Flo. I don't know.
I bet you are, because the family itself is a full-time job. I know, I have two daughters myself, so, and I'm just the dad, not the mom.
Yeah.
So combining this with a full music career, and you're not ever stopping at all cost to pursue your music career, as far as I can see with what you're doing. So you have to be a workaholic to just put all the work and passion behind it.
100%. I really feel like the more I do towards music, the more the universe keeps saying yes. Like, there's more opportunities that keep opening, keep more doors. And and 3 years ago, I thought I couldn't sing. And then I walk into a class here of vocal lessons, like, oh, let me try that. And like, one thing leads to another. Like, oh, then I start to realize, oh, I have a range and I have this instrument. And then I started taking this course and the songwriting and then the sync class. And oh, I start just one thing after another. The universe is saying opportunities, doors, this is what you're supposed to do. So there is no time to stop. Like,
Yeah. Life's too short for stopping.
I know. Awesome.
So I read a mysterious teaser today on your Instagram that gave away a bit of the next project, I guess. So tell us what you can about the new track.
Yeah, so Another Dark Night is the name of the title of the song. Of course, I didn't even write that down because I always like secrets, but you already got that out of me, Flo. You see this? You're a good interviewer.
Ha!
Yeah, so Will Evans and I did this song, Just Let Me Breathe, and we released it for Halloween last year. And now we're doing this song, Another Dark Night. And it's going to be a duet too. I love it. It's dark. It just has a vibe to it, and I'm excited. And it did take longer to do because of COVID and all this stuff that happened. And usually when I do a project, I take it to the finish line really quick. This one took a little longer, but I love it so much. And so does he. We're like, oh my God, we have to finish a song. So we're on the brink of finishing it. And that one will probably, honestly, Flo, I have a whole bunch of great little surprises and songs, but I can't be releasing it yet because like I officially found out that one of my songs is getting placed in a TV series on Netflix. And like that is crazy exciting. I'm like, oh my God. So what I'm starting to do is hold on to songs and release them as they're getting shown on TV. Like that's the idea. So you just start to, basically all worlds are colliding, where I have my sync stuff coming in and it's my artist stuff, and it's really just all coming together. But it's a lot of work, but I absolutely like love it, and it's just exciting. Like this is so cool. Yeah.
And there's no stopping you now, I guess.
I actually have a song coming out March 26th. So that's next Friday. Yeah. And I know and I wrote it with this girl, Maria, she's amazing. Maria Requena. She's awesome in Chicago. She's great. And we co-wrote it and we sang it. And as I was singing this song, Flo, I was like, how am I singing this song? It's so sweet and so beautiful and like soft and tender. Like it's usually not me. Like I have like a lot of dark, sad stuff, and this is uplifting. So I'm excited it's called Carry Through. So it's exciting to put this one out.
But I did call you Jill of all trades for a reason, and that's just because you are just keep reinventing yourself. So let me just think. Find your way. It was from you, and it was totally different from of the vibes you used to inherit in your song. So there you have it. You're not just bound to any genre or any mood set, so to speak.
You know what? And I love that you said that. And I think I used to think, oh my God, I could only do this dark pop stuff. And the more I collaborate, the more I've been just learning, the more I'm like, oh my God, there is no limit. Like basically, as long as I'm authentic and true to what I'm saying, there is a common thread in all the songs that I write. And usually they're very empowering. I really want to help people in their life. That's my whole goal. I want someone to hear my song and either feel like they can take on the world, or like they could heal from a broken heart, something like that. And they might come through like an indie pop style, or like an indie songwriter, or Spanish, all these different ways. But the message, I think, is very clear, So the more I do it, the more I'm like, oh my God, like I have a brand, even though it comes in different genres and stuff. So it's really cool.
Yeah, you're practically a recharger for any kind of mood set or...
Thanks, Flo. I totally appreciate you. So,
okay.
can I ask something about you? Can I say something to you?
Yes, you can, as long as it's nothing insulting.
No, I absolutely adore like just your reviews. I really do. Like it means so much to me as an artist, and I know so many other artists. I collaborate with a lot of artists, and I always say your name. I write your name out. People are like, oh, what's your favorite blogger? You're always the top of my list, and it means a lot that you take the time to listen and like just it keeps me going. You know, things like that make me feel like, oh my God, like you see me, you hear me, and that says something. And oh shit, I got to keep doing this. So thank you, Flo.
Thank you for saying so. So it's I define it my purpose with the blog actually, because as a former musician that was seeking validation or reaction or feedback myself, I I desperately tried to find someone who gave me that feedback. And out there, you can find 1,000 blogs, but only one KMS reviews. So no, it's just it takes time and it takes a certain understanding of the music. And oftentimes you find those copied press kits or something like that, and that's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
what the musicians are aiming for, in my opinion.
yeah.
So least I can do is try to give it back like I do with the reviews and stuff, and now with the interviews.
Yeah, I love that. And I totally appreciate it, Flo. This is the coolest thing that you're doing this. I love it.
Thank you very much. So, Jackie, thank you for being on the show. And I just wanted to say, I hope to hear from you soon, but I know I'm gonna hear from you soon because you told us about your projects. Guys, if you want to know more about the awesome singer-songwriter Jacqueline Loor, please check out the links provided in the description of the video or down this blog post. And all I have left to say is thanks for watching. Be safe.